Check, check, check. Is this thing on? Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Jumping on in. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here with the Crypto Lifer. Thank you for jumping on in. Amazing gains that we've been making in the trading group. It's been unbelievable. All the people that are getting educated every day, learning technical analysis. The TA will lead you to the golden path. The TA will lead you to the golden freaking, I don't even want to say it, but you know what I'm saying. But to the golden pot at the end of the rainbow. Right now, look, I got my lemon water. I'm putting my lemon into the lemon water. You see me do it every single morning. You see me show up every day ready to go. I don't have the sniffles. I don't have a cold today. I see everyone I know, I got a cold. I'm not feeling well. Hogwash. Hogwash. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got allergies now. They have an excuse for every reason not to be outside. They have an excuse for every reason not to feel good. Had you been taking your honey all winter long, your local honey that gave you the antigen, you know, all the antigens, all the things that are in the out there that could get you, you know, that could give you, you know, allergies, you know. So what you do is you drink honey throughout the winter. What it does is the bees have been collecting all the honey from the flora and the fauna around during the springtime, right? So when you drink the honey, your body is getting acclimated to all the stuff that's out there that you're going to see in the springtime. So then you don't get allergies in the springtime. When you drink honey all winter long, it's obvious. These things are obvious to me. That's why I drink honey every single day of my life. You see me do it. Teaspoon of honey or tablespoon of honey at night and in the morning. Every single day. And then the lemon water. And then the black cumin seeds. Antioxidant. Natural antioxidant. I don't pop any pills. I haven't been to the... go to the doctor. I don't even know what they're saying to me. I don't trust any of them. Anyway. Bang, bang, bang. So, I'm drinking lemon water. I got my honey, and I'm ready to go with the morning. I do that ritual every day on the live stream just to get everyone motivated, get everybody going, get everybody feeling good. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Let's take a look at what's happening in the markets right now. We got Bitcoin Cash at 14%. Ethereum Classic keeps pumping. I'm telling you, when Ethereum Classic starts to pump, it's the beginning of alt season. It really is. It's ETH, and it also is Ethereum Classic. When Ethereum Classic starts to pump. But what an amazing day it is to be alive. Let's get hype right now. Bitcoin, 42,900. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get excited for this pump for Bitcoin. Unbelievable. Everybody was hating on us. The whole world said we wouldn't win, but we did. The whole world said we couldn't do it, but we did. The whole world laughed at me. Everyone said that he was just a crazy man buying Bitcoin at 3,000, buying Bitcoin at 3,800. He has no idea what he's talking about. That man is just insanely nuts. But you know what? I'm not nuts. I had it all along, my friends. I had it all along. Ooh, I haven't found my glasses in months. They were in this jacket the whole time, everybody. I just found my glasses for the first time in a long time. Super excited to have my glasses on real quick. Make me look like a nerd though, huh? Dude, I felt something in my jacket pocket. I'm like, there they go. Sam, Jeb says hi. Shout out to Jeb in the game. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Gina, how do you know Jeb says hi? You can't just say Jeb says hi. You gotta be like, well, I spoke to Jeb yesterday and Jeb said hi, you know? I got a bone to pick with Jeb because his team reached out to me and said they wanted me on the live on October. And they said, yeah, we want to hang out. I'll show you the email. And I responded to the email, said I would love to be on the show. They said, okay, let's hammer a date. Then they responded, when do you want to go on? I said, this day. Then they deaded me, and they never responded to me again. And then when I went on their channel, and I said, Greg never responded to my email, they act like they didn't know who Greg was. So I don't know. They played me. CryptoJeb played me. I love them, but they did play me. I know they got busy, but I would have liked to have been on the channel. You know, I think they were afraid of my TA. That's what I think. How do you take profits before we go on a run? How you take profits before we go on a run? Savell Savage. I don't know what he's saying. Anyway, they're live at the moment. They said they really like you. I like them too. That's why I would like to collaborate with them. Maybe something happened. You get on there. Now, I love them. I like CryptoJeb. He's a cool dude. Second chat. Can you look at MELOS? It's expected to list on Binance on the 25th. My price is 24 cents. Busy today, so can you watch? We'll see the charts on Telegram. We'll take a look at MELOS token real quick. I knew you'd find your glasses. Love learning. I did it. Sorry, I'll tell Jeb to get back to you. See, there's Greg right there. There's the Greg right there. Greg Nowak. Is that the same Greg? I don't know. You know? Yeah, I wasn't trying to be rude, too. I'm not trying to call him out. I'm just saying I'm just telling the truth. I hate when the truth makes people question you. Like, I just tell the truth. Sometimes the truth doesn't sound great to everybody on both sides, but I just tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? I just tell the truth. I'll be honest, I'm telling the truth because I would have loved to have been on the show. And I got really excited. And then I didn't get on the show. Jeb was making videos about buying ADA at over $3. Scars. Dropping truth bombs. You guys are funny, man. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Well, if you've been in my trading group, let's just go over some of the gains that we took in the last 24 hours. You know, we took C-Pool for 40%. I put this nice little pennant here on the 15-minute. This is how the same pennant looked on the 1 hour. It just, you know, it looked a little adjusted. Bang, bang, bang. This thing would rip to the upside. 40% gains in total. Still holding gains. Bang, bang, bang. March 17th, March 21st. Bang. Actually, it was DPAT, March 21st at 12:10. At 8 that night, this thing would rip. I looked at it on the 7-minute. It was touching the 21-day moving average. The stochastics RSI were turning up. This thing would bang on them for 23% gains. JSMY was looking nice in a cup and handle inside of a pennant. I looked at it on the 15-minute for a nice entry. Bang. You can see the 1 hour did hit the target of this white pole that I put right there. Bang, bang, bang. 15.97. And it looks like it may be going again for more. Bang, bang, bang. Then on top of me, you think it's just me. We got analysts. We got so many people in the group banging on them. All right? Banging on them. And that's just not all the gains. We also had Bitcoin. We had the inverted head and shoulders before it even happened. Nailed it. Look at DAP looking good. We got look at this. ABBC looking nice. This thing was posted before it even bumped, and it would boom to the upside for a huge gains. Look how neat the charts are. Look how nice they look. Look how awesome this stuff is. This is what happens. This guy's been in the group 6 weeks. He never drew a chart before. He had never drawn TA before in his life, I'm pretty sure. And he had been in the group 6-7 weeks. Look what he's doing now. He's calling out things. He's pointing it out. He's nailing it. He's taking money out. It's insane. Shout out to K-Dub. I see people in the group a couple months. They start making serious gains. They start changing their lives. Are you going to be the next lifer? What are you waiting for? Are you watching on the sidelines wondering, should I jump in? Should I learn the knowledge? Do I want to get down? I mean, it is what it is. Last night, I'm looking at Logic, LOCG. I posted this yesterday. Look, I posted this yesterday at about 6 p.m. last night. So if you search this, LOCG, and I'm just trying to teach you, look, right here. One more, can't help myself. My eye was bleeding because my right eye is has a blood vessel that's popped. Jeb's TA is always wrong. Wow, that's crazy. This Patreon 24/7 around the clock. You can suit up and show up. It really is. They do not play. New guys making us look bad. Yeah, man, the new guys are showing the old people you could step your game up. Not to be rude, but honestly, there's a lot of people in my group been there 5, 6, 7 months. I'm telling you, the more we push ourselves, the more we can help others. Every time you jump into my group and you do the thing and you do that dang and you push it to the next level, you're helping other people push it to the next level. Every time you take it to that next, you're helping other people take it to the next. next. You know what I'm saying? So like every day is a day to be a leading example for everybody. 24,400 and climbing. Please click the subscribe button if you have not. It truly supports the lifer community. Super chat, Melos and Mira. We'll take a look. The group has a pretty good environment. No cap. It really does, though. Always do the opposite of what retail Jeb says. You guys are funny, man. White fash. But you have to be signed up to Patreon. Man, I'm trying to. I still need to know if that dude working 90 hours and still charting has any kids. No excuses. There's no excuses to be great. No excuses. Like, I go read a book about a guy that did more than me, you know? I'll read a book about a guy with 4 kids, you know, a night job, and he's like inventing something in his basement at night, and he comes out with like the photon, blah, blah, blah. And the guy was just, you're like, where did he find 2 hours a night? Well, you know, it's all about, if you look at your schedule and you look at it, you can always find 15 to an hour. You can. You can. Anyone that claims, look me dead in the face and says they can't find 15 minutes to an hour a day to do something they truly love to do or to learn is lying to me. Is lying to me. There's a sacrifice somewhere. Maybe it's an hour of sleep, which I don't want to say that, but there's a sacrifice somewhere in the books there for you to get it in. Look at this. Rodney, you're military. You know the deal. Daddy Dom is not having it. ABC always closing. Coffee is for closers. ABC always be closing. You're funny. Join today and getting ready for the course today. 20 push-up. Well, maybe 10. Okay, you can do 2 sets of 10. You'll be able to get the next 10 in. You got it. I scout for 2 hours every day for the Chinese Open. Sup, Lifer, Florida in the house. Shout out to Joe Carpenter. We got a lot of Floridians in here. We're going to do a roll call. Jeb's TA is so bad it actually makes me mad. Scar says, wow, Scar, you're going hard at Jeb. We like Jeb. We like everybody here. We don't want to offend the community. I'm in the community now. I got to watch what I say about everybody. I want to be nice to everyone. That you have a right to voice your opinion by all means, but let's just make sure it's up on the right and cuff. So look, yesterday at 6:54 p.m., I'm showing you Logic looking nice in this tight channel, right? I'm looking at it about 0049, and then look where we would go. Logic, LOCG, right? And look where we would go. Where were we here? Bang, bang, bang for a nice 20% gains, and we're flagging now. We're going to take a look at that in a split second, all right? Let's take a look at Bitcoin now and see what's going down. But just wanted to share the wins that we've been on. We've been banging on them for the last few days. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. Look, I talked about FET gaining up. I looked at FET here. Then I looked at it there. Then it fell out of my pattern. Then I kept up with the pattern. FET would eventually pop to the upside 4 gains. And look, no stop loss got hit in the making of this trade. When you get an uptrend, you just start going. And you just start nailing it. We've been hitting it hard. Hitting it hard. Potcoin up. Data up. IOTX up. Banging on them. Let's see what's up on Kucoin. Let's see what the biggest winner on Kucoin is. BOSON Protocol seems to be taking the cake right now. BOSON Protocol for the USDT pair. Banging on them. And look, we even had a fractal for BOSON. I've gone over this before. Look at this. I got a fractal sitting here for BOSON, suggesting that it's going to pop to the upside. There's a cup and handle for BOSON. See? And where did the fractal come? I believe I took it from this cup and handle here. See? It's a smaller version of itself. You know what I'm saying? Just placed on itself yet again. JSMY. Let's take a look at JSMY on the 1 hour time frame. What are we seeing here? So we went to a high, got rejected for the retest. Bounced off that support. Looks like we could be breaking out of another. Look, this could be a cup. That could be a mini handle here. You see? And the 1 hour is coming down, but wants to flip. Look at that. Look at the 15-minute. Is the 15-minute flipping? It did already flip for you. Interesting. 1 hour is about to turn, in my humble opinion. Take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours getting gas. Could come up for a double top. I'm watching it closely here. It could also end up making a tighter channel. Okay? Let me show you what I mean. We already hit the gain, so we don't need this anymore. We got the before and after, I believe. Nailed it. So now we could be at this. And I'm always shifting. I'm always changing. I'm always moving. Everyone says you never know the pattern till the pattern's done, but you got to just keep using each pattern as it comes. Honestly, it really looks like a retest there, but we could even do something like this. You could say, does it come to the bottom of the pattern? Is it getting tight here? So this is how I'm always readjusting. See that? Always just getting tight. JSMY, look at that. Could it be ready for another win? Hey, it's getting tight. The 1 hours could flip on us right now. It's showing signs of a bounce off that previous resistance. It did it here. Look, resistance, support and resistance flip. Resistance, support and resistance flip. Can it do it again and again and again? JSMY all the way to 6.7. You could see this happen. This has been a hot coin. And if Bitcoin keeps pushing up, you're going to see other coins push up. JSMY possibly for another 60% gains. Again, nothing is guaranteed. It's getting closer and closer to saying no because we keep winning. Like, this thing has been winning for like a week straight now. You know, Layer, look at Layer popping huge. Dude, all these coins, if you don't know Kucoin, if you're not on Kucoin right now, you're missing out on gains. Like, money is flowing into the Kucoin microcap gems, and we're there waiting. We're already there waiting at Kucoin for everyone to come. Like, we were sitting at the dance floor being like, when are you guys coming? When are you guys coming on in so we can all party it up? And now we get in the volume. Now we're getting the action. Now we're getting the people to jump on in. JSMY looking nice. Possible 64% gains with JSMY. And shout out to anyone that's thinking of jumping into the beginner's course. We have a beginner's course today. It's going to be today at 3 o'clock Eastern time. Jump on in. It's $100. Email cryptolifers@gmail. Email cryptolifers@gmail. You can pay in PayPal or pay with cryptocurrency. Jump on in for $100 today into the beginner's course. We already have about 14, 15 people in there. It's a full class. I would jump on in there right away. If you see what I'm saying, if you like the gains that I just put down, if you see what's going on in the group, if you want to learn technical analysis, my group is one of the greatest places to learn it. Jump on in. You will love it. You will love it. You will love it. See you today at 3 p.m. You're worth the $100. I know you are. Let's keep it moving. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. What's going on with Bitcoin? The elephant in the room. Bitty Bitcoin. My baby, my love, right? Love stacking BTC. So if you were in our trading group, we talked about this inverted head and shoulder all day. As it made this, I said, is it making a right shoulder? We talked about it. We went over it. I even had this white line pointed up saying the measured move would be 42,200. We would hit that and then boom, past the rejection point. Bang, bang, bang. Bitcoin would come to a retest. Previous retest, right? Previous resistance becomes new support. We would bounce off that support. Now we're doing it again. Bang, 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 bang. I got a few scenarios to go over with you. I want to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let's talk about it. So I'm going to delete everything. I'm going to do my work in front of everybody. This is the difference too. A lot of guys, they do a video every day, but they have the TA set up already and they just talk about it. I like to do the TA in front of you because I want you to see how I do my TA. That way you can learn right now. How do I do it? How am I setting it up? What am I looking for? What is going down? So look, and we've been pinned up here on the daily time frame. That we've been pinned on the daily, but remember when I showed you the daily started to make this curve? I told you that was a slight sign. I'm basically like an expert at the subtle moves of the stochastics RSI. Like, I'm not an expert at anything else. I don't call myself an expert at trading. I don't call myself, but I am an expert when it comes to the subtle moves of the stochastics RSI. I have back tested, played with it. I spend hours and hours a day with the stochastics RSI. I spend more time with the stochastics RSI than I do with my wife, for crying out loud. She likes that though, because that's how she gets paid, you know? She's like, if you spend enough time with the RSI, then I can have whatever I want. I tell her that. I'm like, if I can spend a lot of time with the SRSI, then I can print you money, baby. I can put you in any house you want. I can buy you. And she doesn't even want anything. I tried to buy her an $800 coat. She refused. She went and bought a $140 coat from Dick's Sporting Goods. She said, I tried to buy her a Macaj coat. Macaj. See? My wife never really bought her. You know, she grew up with her dad and helping her grandma, and she was so humble. So I wanted to get her one of these Macaj coats at Bloomingdale's, right? I brought her the Bloomingdale's. I said, you know, let me lace you up, baby. You know? And I mean, it was like an $800 coat, $900 coat. I think the one I was looking at was like $1,100. But I said, babe, I just want to buy you something to let you know I love you and show you. You know, they're $590. They're all high end. But like, I wanted to buy her a nice Macaj coat. You know what she did? She said, wow, so everyone can see that I have money? She said, I don't want that. I don't need that. It was like one of these right here, the 735. It was $1,000. See, it had this little like, it had a little like nice curve to it though. It was fashionable. I thought it was cool. And she refused. She said no. She said, I wanted it at Dick's Sporting Goods. I'm going to get 100. She wanted Dick's. You know, I shouldn't have said that. So wrong. But she wanted to go to Dick's Sporting Goods and get a coat. You know what I'm saying? Because she'd rather go to Dick's. So I was with her on that. And, but that's how beautiful my wife is. What a lovely person. Like, she refused to let me spend money on her. Like, she's like, but why? Like, this coat does the same thing. I don't need to spend money on a fancy coat. Like, just waste of time and money. Like, not doing that. She is a true queen, man. She's a queen. I don't shop there because they pulled their firearm. Ah. You're funny, man. Bob Marley was a wealthy person, yet he looked like his people did till the day he died. Respect to the crypto wifer. They will always say that, Sam. You need to spend it. You're funny, man. You see that crypto guy? Oh, that's horrible, man. Jesus. AFK, but listening. I don't know what AFK means. Oh, away from the keys. You guys taught me that. So look, I'm putting my daily support and resistance. We have extreme resistance sitting here at 45,800. Basically 46K. So we got big boy resistance right here. Big boy. All right, like big boy status. Remember when I told you it was likely we're going up to 55K because the market maker had all that liquidity up there? That's where he wanted to sell a huge bag. Highly likely we do get up to $55,000. All right. Now we have our big boy support here, down here. All right, at 37K. So we're between 37 and 46. That's really our range right now, and we could stay in that range. We could go up and down for a while. Anything is possible. All right, so that's your first deal you want to look at. You want to look at your big boy daily support and resistance. Then you got mini support in here in the middle at about 40K. All right, so this is really, I'll delete. So this is what we're looking at here. And then you got your bottom, right? 34,000. We don't want to go lower than 34K. That's kind of our limit. Bit of a double bottom here, bit of a triple bottom. Right? This is a double bottom too. Look, this is a giant W that should break to the upside. And the measured move of this W is the middle of the W to the end of the W there, and then the swing out. So the measured move is about $54,000. Once we break this resistance, that's key resistance right there. I would like to get us above 52K. Been talking about that for a while now. Okay. We have to understand that the daily is getting a little high. However, we could get one more move, but usually you get one more top, and then we have to know that the daily will eventually want to come back down and make a retest, okay, of some type of support region. So don't forget that the daily's looming. Don't just breathe in all the the moon fumes. Get all excited about the bull, breathe in all the bull fumes, and not realize that we do have an extended daily here. Okay, we do have an extended daily. However, RSI showing really bullish signs as it just bounced off of the resistance. I will show you one thing that's very interesting. Here we are in high stochastics. You see this? And we would just go up and fly. You see that? High stochastics, we were curving, but this is where we would eventually hit we were right here when we were curving. See? We could be right there. This looks very similar. Wow, this is creepy. See this tiny, look, we were in this up and down movement. We formed this up and down. This looks like this up and down. We came up. We got above our big resistance point. We came up. We got above a big resistance point. And then we did 2 daily candles to retest. And we were high on the stochastics right here. See that? And we would double up and fly. And that would be our huge leg up. Is Bitcoin about to do the same thing here? High on the low, coming up. 1, 2, boom. Interesting. This right here looks a lot like this right here. Just pointing it out, you know? Something to think about. Interesting. For Bitcoin. All right, let's keep it moving. A lot of new people here on the channel. They don't know what it is. They don't know what's going down. We got to talk to them. We got to break it down. They got to see why this channel is the channel, why we called bottoms back then, why we're probably going to call a bottom back now, at this point. Alt F, right? Fibonacci here. You can see that we bounced right here at the 886, came in. We're in like a golden pocket area here. 706 bounce, and we're in that golden pocket right now. It's a really good accumulation zone for Bitcoin if you look at it on the zone. All right. Another thing was we keep talking about the weekly time frame. We showed you the weekly. Let me finish the daily. So, did we break out is the question. That's what everyone's, was this the trend? Okay. Or is this the trend? Are we still in it? To me, it was a kind of a clean breakout. Like, it's a clean breakout. Like, hands down. Clean breakout. It could be a fake out, though. They could enter us back into the pattern. Seeing how high that daily is and how much space we have down here. So, look. I'll bring this down. We have 2 fake outs. Because to me, it was a retest. Yeah, there you go. This makes more sense to me. Why? Because I know about the retest. And the retest is what you're going to see. See, came out, came back down, bounced. It was previous resistance with these wicks, but it was the retest of this trend line. All right. Now we have another idea. Like I keep saying, like, is this included? Is this a top trend that's included? It could be a fib. It could be a fib line. Could be a another support and resistance line. You could see like we got this going here. Kind of have this going, which is interesting. Just being open-minded, doesn't fit my TA style though. But I'm just I'm always being open-minded. So looks like a clean breakout to me. Looks like a clean breakout to me. Like I don't know if we go below 40K now. Honestly, like we got really close to 41 all day yesterday. It was crazy. Like we were bouncing, and when we broke through, amazing. Some support right there at 39,500 too. So what do I see happening for Bitcoin? Right? Well, let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours really going to tell us. So the whole time when the 4 hour was low, that was another reason I kept saying, I believe we're going to move. I believe we're going to move. The 4 hour was low. I actually drew this cup and handle on the 4 hour. And we watched it for a couple days. And I said, cup and handle on the 4 hour. Do we bounce to the upside? There was also another cup and handle here. This little handle was the handle here that I was drawing initially. See that? It did play out. The cup and handle, Sammy cup and handy to the upside. Unbelievable. It played out like unreal. Shout out to everyone that stuck with me. I mean, we were buying Bitcoin at 30K. We were buying Bitcoin at 40K when it was on the low. We were buying Bitcoin at all the low points. It did not matter. Anytime the fear came in hard, I was buying up Bitcoin. I showed up. I didn't shy away. I didn't go, oh, I can't go online now. We're in the red like these other YouTubers. I would show up every single day without a day off, and I would put my best face forward, and I would make the best of it. I would look for the positivities. We would play the BTC pairs. We would short the market. We would find a way to make money no matter what. If you were in my trading group, you became such a learned trader because we traded the hardest market ever. The last 3 months was the hardest a market will ever be in your life, ever. Fear, nuclear war, Bitcoin up and down. They're going to sell off. Grayscale, this, that, the other thing. They try to hit us with so much nonsense news every other day. They try to get in our heads every other day. We refused. We refused to break. We stayed mentally tough, mentally strong. Nothing broke us. Nothing got in our way. Nothing stopped us. We were the only things that could stop ourselves. We were the only things that could stop ourselves, and we did it together. We did it, and nobody told us we couldn't. I kept anyone away from me that was negative in my life. Anyone that didn't believe in me. Anyone that doesn't say positive things to me. I cut them out of my life. If you're not in my corner, if you're not on my bench, if you're not waving that flag for me, bounce from my life. I'm telling you right now, bounce. And there's a lot of closet haters in your life. They'll go out to dinner with you. They'll hang out with you. They'll talk with you. They don't even like you. They're literally waiting on your downfall, or they're waiting just to say something stupid to you, or they're calling you names on a text message. And yeah, this gets personal because I cut people out of my life who were disrespecting me. And I'm telling you, it was the best thing I ever did. It was the best thing I ever did. I could leave this market. It was once in a lifetime opportunity. I couldn't leave this market. It was the once in a lifetime opportunity. That's what I'm saying, man. Put me in, coach. Shout out to Calder Ronster. Give my man his roses. Shout out to Jimmy Phillips. I'm a fanboy. Lifer coach. Fred Storer. Cardano looks like an Adam and Eve on the 1 hour. Couldn't leave the market. It was awesome. Sammy Cup and Andy. Why would I stick around? Great TA. Fuel and energy in the charts. It's what I need. 2 hours a day for free. We all buy the BTC. I know, right? About 62 days between May 19th and July 20th. And now we're about 61 days into this bottom. Let's see if lightning strikes twice. You're funny. If Bitcoin touches 37K at all, I'd say it's going to go to about 25. You guys are funny. Jeval Patel, yes, and on April 1st, moving to Discord. Treasury yield going up. Javelin, that's only a small part of the group. It's a group to learn how to trade and be in the crypto space. If you're talking about the beginner's course, you need to attend. It's a live Zoom course. Hope that helps, Sean. Javin Patel, is your Patreon the place to get your trade alerts? I don't really give trade alerts. It's not a signals group, I give you setups all day long that are highly probable to break out, but then you got to rechart them yourself and figure out if it's what you want. Everyone else calls their signals and alerts groups. I'm not everybody else. I don't want to be like everybody else. I'm different than everybody else. I'm a teacher. I'm an educator. You won't find someone like this on YouTube. I spend my life, I've dedicated my life to helping others, to giving others my knowledge. That's it. I've made a pact with God. That's what I'm going to be doing for the foreseeable future. I don't get to hang out. I don't get to have a leisure life. I gave up a lot of the things that everybody else has in order to do what I'm doing. I'm on a mission. And my mission is every single day. And I made a pact with God. I really did. And I said, I will do your bidding. I will work for you if you give me the life that I've always wanted. And the second I made that pact, my life changed and everything started going to the upside. And so I'm staying with God because ever since I got closer to God, I've been more places. I've seen more. I've helped more. My life has gone up 1,000 times better than ever in my life. And he took me out of the crazy sickness, the crazy, what was going on, right? The up and downs of life. He took me out of all that and he boomed me to the upside. So if you believe in God, if you just ask God for help, he will answer you. But you must ask. Ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for jumping on in. 357 people, 196 likes. Why do I have to do this every time? Why is there 159 people not hitting that like button? It's just not the lifer way. If you call yourself a real lifer, if you really truly believe and you really want your life to change, you got to hit that like button. Because if you're not hitting that like button, at least it lets me believe that you don't truly believe in yourself. Because if you don't hit that like button, it means you don't believe in what you're watching. And you're not supporting me 110%. And someone who doesn't support like their entire energy 110% is going to fall to the wayside. So hit that like button. Prove to yourself you are worth it. Be strong. Be connected. Be energetic. Don't be a lame-o. Lame-os don't hit the like button. Lame-os can't, they want to hit it, but they just like, I know I should, but I don't. That is lame. That's people who don't get anywhere in life. Do not be that person. Change your life today. Hit the like button and help other people change their life today. When you hit the like button, other people see the algorithm and other people learn. You help other people learn. So don't be selfish and keep all this to yourself. Help other people learn. You have to believe to receive. I hit it multiple times to 100x my gains. Thank you. Level up. Shout out to Wendy Fraze. Thank you so much, Wendy. Appreciate you. So we're looking at Bitcoin making a bit of a flag here on the 4 hour. This is what I'm looking at. I'm going to turn on my moving averages here. So we're close to the 21. That's a good sign that we probably won't go much lower. We're going to come hang out, make this flag, and then I believe Bitcoin will reset and pump to the upside. We might see some sideways action for Bitcoin, but now that Bitcoin's pumped and sideways, the alts fly. Alts don't fly because everyone's worried. Is Bitcoin going to dump on us? I don't want to get into alts. So the average retail trader is just like sketched out. Now that Bitcoin has made this beautiful breakout and really shown signs of life, we can, alts will start to fly even more. I mean, they've been flying already, but they're going to fly even more. So get ready for the insanity. If you're in my trading group, it's going to be like nothing you've ever seen. Unless you were in my trading group last March. January, February, and March. It was crazy. So we're going to watch this flag on the 1 hour. Highly likely we come on down, we reset, and Bitcoin. I'm telling you right now, it's looking very bullish. So we come down and reset, continue sideways. As long as we stay above resistance at 42,000, I'm happy. Even if we break it and we bounce here at 40,900, I'm happy. So we're going to watch Bitcoin for the next couple hours. But what I see happening here is Bitcoin going sideways on the 1 hour and possibly continuing to the upside, right? We will watch, though. Right now, we're getting overbought on the 4 hour and the daily. We could get a pullback. And again, there's a chance that this is a fake out, everybody, and we end up back in the pattern down here, all right? I'm not saying it's going to happen. We'll have to break 42K first, then we'll have to break 41. So I'll keep, and that's why I'm saying these are my two levels, 42 and 41. We're going to watch those two levels. And we battled here. Like, we should have broken there. We should have broken there. We were super high on the 1 hour, and we couldn't get low. Like, the bears they tried as hard as they could. Also, there was a shoulder ahead. This should have made a right shoulder. It did not. It made this tiny shoulder, and we flew past it. So, like, they couldn't even make the bearish pattern that they wanted to. Instead, the inverted bounced us out. So the bears lost. They lost. The bulls won this one. The bulls definitely won this battle. And that's where we stand now. The bulls have won the battle. We're on our way, So, but again, the daily is overbought. What we want is like sideways action here. We want the daily to kind of come back down. Bitcoin pump on the 4-hour, then kind of go sideways, reset, and then a big blast off. And that will be beautiful. So I just projected what I think will happen. I just projected what may happen for the next few weeks, for the next week. We're not sure for sure, but definitely for the next few hours. We're going to see Bitcoin go sideways in this flag if we're bullish. Continue sideways in the flag while it resets on the RSI, on the 1-hour, the 4-hour, and the daily time frame. The bears are finally running out of steam. Doubles, bears, lurker alert. Smash the likes, lurkers. Got my tax appointment today. Hopefully it's good so we can stack a little more bags. You'll be good, man. The Chatmeister, my man. Thank you for coming on in. And let's take a big chug of that lemon water and keep it moving. Okay. So, wow. So that's Bitcoin in a bit of a nutshell. Let's take a look at the entire show. Let's see what's happening. Even though I just want to dive into the alts. The alts are flying today. There's so much opportunity all the time. The Dow Jones Industrial. Let's take a look at the 1-hour. Probably got oversold. It did. It was oversold. When you get oversold, you're going to bounce to the upside. You hit the bottom of this resistance. Then we hit that place with the 21-day moving average. Just like I teach you. Price made a flag and hit the 21. And honestly, I'll get rid of these. Look what we're seeing happening. The Dow is bullish, and I've showed you that the weekly on the Dow is bullish as well. When everyone else is getting crazy, I show you the Dow on the weekly, and the Dow on the weekly suggests big moves coming. Look at this. And this weekly did push up. It broke out of the falling wedge. It's trying to get back in. So we're going to look. Is the weekly going to come up for a bearish retest of this rising wedge, or are we going to break back in, do this, and then zoom on out? I'll tell you what right now. Let me break it down for you. A lot of people you watch on YouTube, they're only technical analysts. But I study world markets. And I study the history of gold and silver. And I'm actually an economist, like a historian. An economist historian, I guess you would call me. And so right now, the Fed wants you to believe that when they raise and minus the basis point, 0.25, that they control the interest, the inflation. They do not. So many other things contribute to inflation other than the Fed's basis points. Years ago, the banks, the Federal Reserve, private entities that controlled the monetary policy, they would actually just call in loans or print more money, right? Then they realized that all they had to do was change the interest rate. And it was the same thing because they could change the borrowing rate. So less people would borrow, more people would save. And they could control the supply and demand that way. So the basis point was just a replacement for taking money in and out of the system. So now they believe that they can control inflation. It's the funniest thing in the world. When you print more than half of the world's money, when you have this much of if this is all the money in the world, right? After 90 years, 97 years. And then from 2020 to 2022, you print like 80% of all that money or 60% of all that money in 2 years. You're not going to save inflation with 0.25% basis points. It's a laugh. Anyone that wants to listen to this is just wanting to believe in it. It's a farce. It's a lie. It doesn't make sense. It mathematically doesn't add up. Like, even if to an 8-year-old kid, like, he eventually would be able to figure that out. So they can't control inflation. I'll tell you that right now. And it's going to get worse. Gas prices will continue to rise. They're going to, OPEC, dealing with the fact that they're going to start taking yuan. OPEC. And what is OPEC? OPEC is how you buy oil in the world. It's how the whole world operates. And right now, to buy oil, at the beginning, you would have to buy US dollars to buy OPEC. So if you're in Germany, you have to take your francs, convert them to dollars, buy OPEC. What does that do? It creates a demand for the dollar, doesn't it? If everyone has to buy, so basically there's a demand to stay warm, isn't there? Yeah. So and there's a demand to move, right? And there's a demand to sell and deliver. So everyone wants OPEC oil, right? But everyone in the world has to get American dollars. If other countries start buying the yuan and stuff, the demand for the dollar will go down. If the demand for the dollar go down, the dollar will drop in value. So this is also another thing that's going to lead to inflation. This is not funny. Honestly, they think we're clowns. Like, when Jordan Powell comes on and does what he does, he's insulting our intelligence. He's insulting everybody's intelligence. It's sad how the viewers dropped off when I start to educate. The viewers dropped off when I started to educate. You know what? Most people don't want to be educated. Most people want to stay in the dark. They just want freebies. They just want a free win. They want to be like, oh, what's the next coin? I'm trying to educate you for the rest of your life so you can understand what's happening in the markets around you, so you can make informed decisions on what's going down. Let's take a look at total, the entire market cap in all of cryptocurrency. If I cared about just views alone, then I would just be a moon boy. But I care about each and every one of you. All right. Look at this. Possible inverted, cup and handle I was looking at. Although I don't use that a lot. I probably drew like 2 in my whole life. This is a beautiful thing. We're looking at the total market cap of all of cryptocurrency. The next big resistance point, after we got above this one here, is 194 trillion. 1.94, $1.95 trillion, really. We busted through finally. Look, we got all the way up here. We came down, broke through all this resistance. Then we busted all the support. Then we busted through it again. Got to $1.182 trillion. Fell down again. Got back above this resistance. Used this as support. Back up again. Booming. And now we broke above the channel. What I like about Total broke out. Like Bitcoin had that iffy hill in the middle, but Total broke out. Like Total is out of the channel. That's a breakout. So now all we have to do is make sure we never go below $1.85 trillion again. I'll tell you what right now, everybody, we could be beginning something big right now, like huge. We worked our way through this. Look, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. We worked our way through sideways consolidation in the market from January 21st all the way. You've stuck with me for 3 months, each and every one of you. You've stuck with me for 3 months. It's been unbelievable. This has been a beautiful time to be alive. I cannot believe this. So you stuck with me for 3 months. We fought through. We bought the lows, all the fear we bought down here, right? Building bags, doing what we had to do. People were buying the coins that they loved. I was buying things that I loved. Bang, bang, bang. Look, now we're in a bit of an ascending triangle here on the 1 hour. This thing wants to fly. Says we're going to look for the market cap to go past $1.95 trillion today. That's what it's telling us. The 1 hour chart about to make a bit of a move here. So today looks like a beautiful day to trade. Tuesday is also a really good day to trade generally. You get rid of the fear of Friday and Monday. You don't have to worry about midweek woes. Thursday's kind of drifting off with the low volume into Friday. I think Tuesday's the best day to trade, in my humble opinion. Of any day to trade, Tuesday, and there's a nice aura, nice fresh feeling to Tuesday. Remember, I show you Total 3, which is all of the altcoins excluding Ethereum. Total 3, okay? All the altcoins excluding Ethereum. And you can see right here. I want a candle to close above $723 billion. $723 billion. We need a candle to close above 720. We're at 721. Beautiful signs of life right here. Beautiful signs of life. All right. We are overbought on the daily, but we're getting that push up. It's not the worst thing in the world to have big momentum coming. All right. I'd love to see us break above this level, get a candle to close above $723 billion. Looks like it's going to happen today. We're getting some love. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Trying to reset again and forming a flag like everything else. So look, the 1 hour for the altcoins looks just like the 1 hour for Total. Highly likely to bounce. So the altcoins are looking like a big move is coming for the altcoins. I like what I'm seeing here for Total 3. All right. Wow. In unbelievable time to be alive. Like, this is crazy. The Dow Jones up 233 points today. We went over the Dow. Let's take a look at the dollar index dumping on us to the downside. However, the 1 hour wants to pump up a little bit. You know what they do too? This is funny. I'll tell you what they do. The crypto market will be so good because, we'll pump so well. And then the market makers and the people like, Federal Reserve, they'll try to prop the dollar up while Bitcoin's pumping. And they'll pump the dollar with Bitcoin because they have no choice. And that's how you know they're artificially playing with things, because they're trying to make things happen because they have no choice. It's all artificial. Bitcoin isn't. Bitcoin's the real deal. Bitcoin has a code that will continue to blast off all the fake financial instruments that they try to make. I'm telling you right now, they don't get it. We get it. We got it years ago. 10 years ago, we understood what was happening. My buddy's worth 220 mil. He still doesn't think Bitcoin's worth it. I told him the other day that he has his head under a rock. Just because you're worth 200 mil, 80 mil, 60 mil doesn't make you smart. A lot of people think because they made millions of dollars that they get it. You could lose that money as fast as you made it if you don't understand what's happening in finances. You need to get the proper people around you. You need Right now, the people in finances aren't that smart. The Goldman Sachs heads, all those, they didn't put my buddy, they're managing 60 million of his, they don't put him into Bitcoin. They didn't. They still haven't put him heavily into Bitcoin. Like, and I told him he should have got heavily into Bitcoin at $10,000. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but we were going over together, and I'm like, I just told him what I was doing. I'm saying, listen, I'm going heavy into BTC here. You know, this is it. Like, this is going to be your last chance. Like, you're not going to get it below 10K ever again. It was $9,600. I said, this is it. Ethereum was $400. I said, once Bitcoin goes to 10K, Ethereum's going to follow suit and go to $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. I said, this is the easiest money right now. Ethereum at $400. It was just now. It's going on. It's not even. It was about 2 years ago now. Not even 2 years ago. It was October of 2020 when I made all my buys. Ethereum at 400, ADA, Cardano at 8 cents, right? Aave at 20, 60, and $80. EGLD at $20. Cake at 60 cents. Like, oh my gosh. I mean, so Ethereum wants to pump to $3,186. Wants to come back up to $3,000. And everything's looking like it may happen right now. We're seeing a big push to the market. There's a lot of bullishness. You got the Dow going well. Some sideways behavior for a few days kind of, got us to coil up. Bitcoin dominance, look, fell out of the pattern. It was in this beautiful pattern. It fell out. Now it's making a shoulder ahead, possible right shoulder, and it's got more downside. Look at this. Bitcoin dominance has more downside here coming on the 1 hour. However, it's about to kind of curve back up. It's in the same flag Bitcoin's in. So watch your BTC pairs, watch your alts. If you're trading BTC pairs, watch your alts, But this thing could moon Bitcoin dominance. Let's take a look at the daily for dominance. It's at the bottom of its bottom. So we had a good rally for the alts, but this is what happens. Alts pick up steam, then Bitcoin gains steam, takes money out of the market, then it gives it back to the alts. And that's just the cycle that will happen over and over and over again. Bitcoin's slumping a little bit, but that's obvious with the 1 hour pushing to the downside, right? See that? But no fear. Have no fear. Just keep this flag in mind. Just watch Bitcoin in this flag. Okay? Make it smaller and get rid of my crazy lines. But we're just going to watch Bitcoin in this flag now. That's it. Sideways probably we hope, for the next 5, 6, 7 hours. We would like Bitcoin to go sideways or down. As low as it can go is about 42,166. We don't want to see it break 42K. All right? That's like a big deal because then we're going to be talking about 41 and yada, yada, yada. All right? Measured move for Bitcoin is 45,730 if it can break out to the upside. All right? All right. Let's go into the alts. Let's have some fun. Lurker alert. Smash to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. Can we get to 400 people on the live? I know we can do it. TLOS, having trouble figuring an entry point. Unpaid mechanic. Super chat, MELOS, Mirror, Kadena, and Kadena BTC, and TLOS. 5-minute rounding right now, pushing up. There you go. There you go. 5-minute rounding. Yeah, it's just going to continue in the flag, in my humble opinion. And when you want to make the flag even better, use a smaller time frame to just be more precise with your precision. But look at that. I mean, Bitcoin making like an ascending triangle, kind of a rising wedge. Ascending triangle. That's the pattern at play there. Smaller target and bigger target. Let's take the smaller target on the 5. So I said, I gave you the next targets for Bitcoin, just like the thumbnail said. It's not clickbait, right? And there's your next target, 45,600. That's our next major resistance point. Jordan streaming now. He will lose me by doing this, and probably many others. Yeah, there you go. How do you feel on Quant? I like it a lot. Works Newton. His TA is not that good, man. I've watched him for a long time. He doesn't have it down. He can't do it as fast as me. He's still learning how to live stream. I was a rapper for years. I was on stage. I acted in tons of movies. I'm a performer. Like, I am a true performer. I've been performing since I was 8 years old. Like, this is more than just TA. Like, this is me, He's just getting started, I love him to death, but like even his logo, like he just beefed up his logo. Like, come on, man. But again, shout out to him as organic success, and I appreciate him and everything he does. Not a hater. I just tell the truth. People don't like it. I'm an Aries. Aries tell it exactly how it is. Sometimes it's offending, but the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth, Do you know how Lifer tutors and teaches classes on MetaMask Wallet as well as an incredible beginner's course? Links under the video. Yeah, no other YouTubers tutor because that takes a lot of... You have to know what you're talking about to tutor somebody. You actually have to know what you're doing. Like, You can't, what are you going to sign up and tutor people? People are like, this guy knew nothing. Like, he sat there and he was just like, blah, 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 he drew some lines. Like, nobody says that about my tutoring. Nobody. Sam, do you have an IMDb? Aries season. I do have an IMDb. Funny. Anyone look at the next level of resistance? I have one. Someone made it for me, though, years ago. This is me right here. IMDb, Samuel J. Price. This is my IMDb. No lie. I really have one. Like, that's the Boston in you. This guy, Lifer, he knows things. Shady vibes. Thoughts on Telos. Lifer, the best out there. Any looks at next level of resistance for Ada? We'll take a look. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, right? I made a lot of stuff. Look, I was an assistant editor, right? They don't have any of my next guest needs no introduction, though. Doesn't have everything I've ever worked on. But you can see, man, I was in this movie in 2006. I was an actor and a cinematographer in this movie. I was an actor in this movie 2006. So I've been doing stuff in front of the camera for 16 years and more. And I was doing stuff way before that. This ain't my first rodeo, you know. No, you could tell Jordan, he gets awkward. Like, he's like, da, da, da. Also, he doesn't use music. How can you watch a stream without music? It's so flat. For me, like, I'm a music person. Like, there's got to be music. There's got to be music going on, you know. Been killing in the game. Hustle, baby. I just keep doing. Join the beginner's course. See you at 3. My man. Thank you. All right. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. So Bitcoin in the 5-minute. We're going to track it there. Bang, bang, bang. Let's jump into the super chats. Let's have fun, everybody. Send in the super chats. Let us know you're alive. Let us know you're out there. Super chats. Melos, Mira, Kadena, and Telos. Let's take a look. My man was trouble finding. Let's take a look at Telos. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here should be taken as financial advice. Can we take a look at Radix? We will. Radix, my baby. My baby. Okay, so Telos. What you want to do is you want to look at the weekly chart. You want to look at the weekly. What is the weekly telling you? All right. I'm going to delete all my old work, even though it looks like I had something going on there. Wow, look, cup and handle on the weekly, right? Bit of a cup with a handle on the weekly. If anything, it's a falling wedge. If anything, it's a falling wedge. See that? Okay. Bang, bang, bang. Bouncing and bouncing. And there. So those are our weekly support and resistance levels. Our next weekly resistance is 112. Okay. This thing wants to move. Oops, sorry. My finger hit a button and it, like, just next thing you know, we had switched. So here, weekly support for Telos. So you got to zoom out. Did you look at the weekly support? Did you look at this channel that you're forming? You got to zoom out when you're starting out. All right? Got to zoom out. So this says that we've hit a resistance point and we're likely to pump back up to 145 on the channel. You see? Just putting out there. And this is a bit of a cup and handle. Sammy cup and heady to the upside. That's insanity. What is this man doing? What is this man doing? So, possible cup and handle there. I'll get rid of that, though, because we're going to be looking deeper into the chat. All right? I'll get rid of that. Waves, Sonic 1. We'll take a look at Waves. Thank you, Sonic 1, for the $5 super chat. Much respect to you and yours. Let's take a look at the 1 hour here for Telos now. Now look at the 4 hour. The daily. We looked at the... So the daily also a little high, though, on the stochastics RSI, but the RSI is low. Remember that. Stochastics RSI are just an RSI for the RSI, so could be some more downside, but we're getting a move here. I like what I'm seeing. We bounced. So you saw there's nice support at 70 cents. You know, likely you don't go lower than that. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. Now we're zooming in closer and closer. 4 hour has legs. See that? So I would trade the 4 hour. I would trade this flag here on the 4 hour to the upside. Nothing else you can do. You can't control the daily. You can't control the bigger time frames. The weekly's in your favor too. So, and again, once Telos breaks this resistance, it's gone. That's been the resistance ever since February 7th. So that's going to be major resistance. I like to see, look, bit of a shoulder, head, and a right shoulder there too. It's not the best. It's kind of it's like a deformed, crazy, messy, drunken, inverted head and shoulder, but it is an inverted head and shoulder nonetheless. This wants to move. MACD wants to move. RSI wants to move. Stochastics wants to move. You know, to be precise, you could wait for the 1 hour to curve on down, right? But this may go sideways. Sometimes you just got to take a shot. Put your support and resistance and see what goes. You know, again, you got to do these things yourself. Set your support and resistance up and you take a shot. Like, I think there's a better trade out there today. But again, TLOS may be your trade. You may love TLOS. You may be working on it. TLOS is getting tight. There's a chance TLOS does pump to the upside from what I'm looking at. There is momentum on the 1 hour. 4 hours looking good to me. I would trust a 4 hour and play that 4 hour. You know, that's what I do personally for TLOS. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Calling yourself crypto lifers and being a part of the family. Thank you very much. Let's take a look at Mira and MELOS. We had a hard time finding MELOS yesterday. Remember that? And then someone had to send me the chat. There it is, MELOS Studio for the Ethereum address. And it's on Kucoin. How come it wasn't coming up? Didn't that? Oh, Melkos. That's why. Let's take a look at MELOS Studio on Kucoin. Wow, this thing has just been banging. You guys told us about it the day it came out, like yesterday, right? You know what? When a new coin comes out and Bitcoin's doing damage, it's a beautiful thing. They'll just keep pumping. They'll just keep pumping. I mean, this thing's about to bang on them. It really is. Look at this. Falling wedge. It's dealing with the previous support and resistance. MELOS about to do damage. MELOS. There's your measured move of the pole. And I know, you know, I've been backtesting this for years. Most people haven't. This plays out similar to a cup and handle. It's called like a sideways emerging cup and handle. But I've seen it play out very similar to a cup and handle. Measured move is about 50 cents for MELOS. Look for this thing to do damage. It wants to turn right now on the 1 hour. I would look for this to do some damage not too long from now. Very, very bullish. Very bullish on this right now. MELOS. And look, it's continuing on a beautiful trajectory to the upside. Very nice. Thank you for putting MELOS on the radar. Much respect to you and yours. And that's why I do the live stream too. A lot of times the super chats become great trades. They give me the trade. Like, I'm not giving trades. People giving me the trade. You get it? It's like everyone's like I'm not a financial advisor. I'm asking the people what they see. They're telling me what they see. And they come to the channel every day. They're educated. So they come to the channel. They learn TA. Then they use their TA and they show us other things that are highly likely to break out based on my strategies that I taught them. And a lot of them have their own ideas too as well. So unbelievable here. MELOS token on Kucoin looking absolutely beautiful. I like what I'm seeing for MELOS token. Thank you so much for the super chat. Much respect to you and yours. And that's why people love coming to the live. They learn so much. They learn about new coins, new setups, new ideas, and it just keeps coming. It doesn't stop. Let's take a look at KDA, Kadena. Now, I talked about Kadena being my favorite coin of 2022. I believe it's going to be one of the bigger winners of 2022. I really do. I really, really do. Let's take a look at it. I'm going to delete all my old work. We're going to look at it fresh again, but I've been talking about it getting tight on the daily. I've been on the daily time frame with Kadena, showing that it's so tight, and this thing really, really wants to move. Another thing is a lot of coins were high on the daily, not Kadena. Kadena has been low on the daily time frame. So let's space this out, show you that it's playing with the 200-day moving average. That's usually the end of where price kind of finishes off. I believe $6 is the bottom for Kadena. $5.80, $6, anywhere in that region. I'm saying that's a bottom. I'm publicly putting my name out there. That's a bottom for Kadena. Unless Bitcoin does something crazy and we see whole world market dump, which gives me my one out. But I am like 80% sure that the bottom for Kadena was somewhere about 585, 575, and I don't think you're going to see that again. I believe this is your bottom right now around Kadena, 614. So we shall see, but it's getting very, very tight. Yes, the 4 hours getting big, but at one point we could go up and down and the price can just go tighter and tighter and tighter. So we're in a tightness. I get that. This song's called Dirty Yoga. Not too bad, right? So look, Kadena. Measured move for Kadena is 33. All right. I like what I'm seeing for it. Let's look at the smaller time frames. ZCX, let's look at your thoughts. Horizon, I believe that's Zen. We'll take a look at ZCX. Thank you for putting it on the radar. How about Near Lifer Poppy? We'll take a look at Near. Shout out to Chase Sheridan, my man. Funny, you got an Irish last name, Chase Sheridan, but you said Poppy like a Spanish dude. Are you an Irish Spanish dude? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Maybe you are. We don't know. They're out there. I'm definitely there out there. Your dad's, your dad was like Puerto Rican, your mom was Irish. I definitely know a few people like that. The Irish get around, you know what I'm saying? And we don't discriminate, and so do the Puerto Ricans. That's why the Irish and the Puerto Ricans get along. I'm telling you, man. I grew up in I lived in Spanish Harlem for 4 years. The Puerto Ricans taught me so well, taught me good, man. They treated me really well. I love them. Had a good time living in Spanish Harlem. I really did. Carmelita Flanagan. So funny. Hilarious. Puerto Rico, Puerto Ricano. Hey, hey, hey. I love you guys. I really do. No, because I moved to Spanish Harlem, like one of the biggest populations of Puerto Ricans in the world, right? Spanish Harlem, New York City. They treated me like with so much love and respect. Blonde hair, white dude out there. They gave me so much love and respect, man. Some of the nicest people in the world. Brought me into their homes, cooked for me, met their family and friends, played football with them. Like, I was part of the community, So, I loved it. Yo hablo español. Mucho palabras. Hey, ay, ahorita, ay. So Bitcoin going sideways. I see that great for the altcoins. It's going to be the altcoin show today. And if you haven't seen altcoins flying, I don't think anyone in my group realizes like what's coming. Like there's something crazy coming. Let's take a look at KDA for the BTC pair, and then we're going to keep moving with these super chats. Thank you so much for the super chats. Much respect to you and yours throwing it down on me. Thank you very, very much. It's a very good moving day. 300 likes, 392 people on the live. Can we get the live up to 400 people? I know we can do it. The best energy in all of cryptocurrency. I got God on my side, and I'm not afraid to say it. Most channels will never say they love God. Will Jordan Cameron ever say that he loves God? You'll never see it probably. That's not the type of channel. This channel, we love God. God gave me this channel. God brought me where I am. God gave me everything I have. I was at the bottom of my barrel. My channel was getting messed with. Everything is just like, I was at the lows. And I prayed to God to change my life. I said, I'll give you everything I have. I said, this is what I want more than anything. I want this YouTube channel. I want this group. This is what I want more than anything in my life. I said, I've never wanted something more in my entire life. I said, I'll do everything it takes to get there. I was on my hands and knees, just like, please, dear Lord, please. And like the next day, like all restrictions were removed. Like my life started to fly. And like ever since the day I put my hands in God, ever since I just said, you know what? I'm not in control anymore. Like I am in control, but like I'm willing to ask you for help. I'm willing to say it's not all me. Boom, boom, boom. Things started to get absolutely insane and my life started to change. And when I first started talking about God on the channel, I was afraid people would leave. Look, people are leaving. We had 385. Now it's 381. Now 377. Isn't that funny? Because some people are possessed by the devil. And when you mention God, they can't be around. They got to bounce. It makes them uncomfortable. So I expected the viewers to go from 385 down to 372. Isn't that crazy? 15 people just couldn't handle the God talk. But God changed my life. I'm new. I already been on the beginner's course. International stuff from New York. Can come to the course again where Bitcoin need to be on $33. You don't know that. No one knows that question, my friend. No one knows that. I already been on the beginner's course, international student from New York. Can I come to the course again? Possibly, if you really want to. Lifer, I lost almost all my Bitcoin in the pump. Can you help me feel better? Kyle McCormick. How did you lose your Bitcoin in the pump, dude? What are you shorting? Join the trading group, man. Please get yourself educated. Join the beginner's course, man. There's nothing I can help you with. You got to join the beginner's course. Kyle, I will make you feel better. Because, I almost fell through a glass door and I was bleeding out this wrist. Had I lost all my blood, I couldn't have used the Bitcoin. So you're still alive, my friend. Losing Bitcoin isn't the worst thing in the world. I'm too poor to join. LOL. You can't. Email cryptolifers@gmail. All right? A lot of people are here for you. We got a lot of people in the group that have a lot of money. And I've seen people sponsor people to get in the group. Maybe we can sponsor you for a month. Email cryptolifers@gmail. We'll figure out something we can do for you. We'll give you a month, figure it out. We'll get you sponsored for a month. We'll figure it out. You need help. We need to give you some help. Please. I don't want to see you crying. I don't want to see you down and out. And I know I can help you. I know I can show you technical analysis, and I know I can get your head straight. I know I can. Holy fans, for real. That's the truth. Near, please. Where are the other super chats? We got a bunch more coming in. Did you get more vitamin D spray? Stay healthy. No, I did not. Thank you for saying that. Shannon McDowell. Thank you, Shannon. Appreciate you. Love my Irish peoples. Love all my peoples. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. No discrimination. No, not at all. Okay. Super chat. Mira, KDA, Radix, CELR, Waves, Near, and ZKX. Radix, CELR, Waves, Near, and ZCX. Let's take a look at them, baby. Thank you for that. And I just post the super chats here so I can see them. Harmony 1. I mean, Bitcoin will probably be at like 80, 90K for Kadena to be at 33. Lifers are the definition of WAGMI. When am I going to make it? I forget what WAGMI is. You guys showed me the other day, but I don't remember. I never used it before, so I don't know. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thanks for shouting out God and helping the people. Look at that. And a $20 super chat comes in. Look at that. So that's why I keep my faith in God, because it always seems to get better when I do that. And look, he just proved it to me. Heir to the ROM, my man, with a $20 super chat. Much respect to you and yours. Cryptologica, email Crypto Lifers Gmail. Ask the Lifers team. They will help you. We all gonna make it, baby. We all gonna make it. We all gonna make it. God always wins, baby. Every time, man. Every time. So check it out. Let's keep it moving. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Let's keep it moving. Let's get into the next few super chats. Let's get into them. We got Radix, my baby. EXRD. Bang, bang, bang. Back at 14. Doing damage to the upside. Look at Radix doing huge damage. Bang, bang, bang. I got stopped out of that, I will tell. Right? But at the same time, I mean, wow. And honestly, I didn't post Radix because I thought there was way better trades. There were. Like, we nailed so many trades that hit. But there was people in my group posting Radix. They were all over it. 12 to 15, basically. Went all the way. I mean, that's a beautiful gain for Radix. I'm telling you, if you see 30, if you see 50, 60, 100 coins all trying to bottom, aren't you seeing something going on, everybody? They're all trying to say, hey, we're done. We're not going to go any lower here. This is it. They bring retail to its knees up to an extent, and then it's it. Radix showing signs of life here. Radix. If you take a look at the daily, Radix is they all got their initial pump. Remember, the first pump isn't that much. It's going to come back down. It's going to reset, retest the level. So we want to make sure Radix never gets below 12.73 again. That's like the level we want to make sure it stays above. It clearly broke resistance here out of this wedge to the upside. It's a beautiful thing. Now we want to see it come and retest and bounce off to the upside. You could put an alert here on the daily and not even touch it, or you could watch it on the smaller time frames. 4 hours a little high too, like 4 hours extended, I'll put an alert here on the 4 hour as well if I'm looking at it. I love Radix as a long-term hold, one of my favorite bags, and I believe in it as a project. I think it's one of the best projects out there. I like the team, I like the tech, and I like what they're doing. I believe it's going to be the next Phantom, something big. It could have huge TVL. It can make a bit of a move here. And look at this. This is funny, but I know it's not perfect. But Sammy cup and handle to the upside. Is that a cup and handle? My goodness. I believe that's a cup and handle to the upside. Let's take a look at this. Nah, really not. I mean, you'd have to force it. But again, it kind of is, though. See that? There's your cup. There's your handle. We bounce to the upside. It's like a disheveled handle, a disheveled bowl, a disheveled cup, we call it, or a swap cup, something weird, That was me 2 weeks ago, and Lifer put me on track. Shout out to Ace PR, my man. Bull Run activated vibes, Sammy Cup and Hetty. Fidel, everything except for Tara, my man. Dumps, fake out. All we got in this world is our world, and I don't break them for nobody. Nope. No lie, the links under the videos are straight fire, peeps. Check them out. I have links, referral links under the video. All of them will help you get on your way. All of them will help you do what you need to do. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers, changing your life. I used to work a 9 to 5. I used to work a night shift. That's another thing. Jordan doesn't talk about his old life. Like, maybe he still works a job. We don't know what Jordan does. Does he have a job? What does he do for a living? We don't know. I tell you exactly what I do for a living. I learn a trading group. You can see what I do for a living. I work my complete butt off. You know what I'm saying? Rather break my own leg than break my word. Word is bond. Super chat. CELR and waves. Let's take a look at CELR. I honestly think Jordan should be on this live stream. It would help him better than streaming on his own. I'm telling you, it would help him stream on his, because he would learn more, you know? And he'd learn about more coins. Like, he would have known about EXRD now and all this other stuff. Instead, what is he doing? Playing with, like, the Ethereum chart and, like, talking about, like, someone doing a Blumpkin or something? You know, that's what he's doing, you know? Look at this. 4-2. Bang. I'm trying to sun him real quick, right? So look at this. We're getting rejected by 044, you know, on CELR. CELR had a nice run, but it's got to get above this resistance to really keep moving at 4.7. CELR needs to get above this resistance at 4.7 for any of us to take it seriously at all. If you like, but keep talking about... So look at this. I won't talk about it anymore. It's just because he knows me and he live stream at the same time I'm live streaming. That's why I'm talking about it, because it's like corny. But again, he can do whatever he wants. I won't talk about it again. So look, CELR, highly likely to get rejected by 4744. Okay? That's our resistance point that we need to break. However, we did get above the 200-day moving average on the 4-hour. That's the first sign of love. You got there, got rejected. But usually, look, I mean, when a bull run happens, you want to backtest this stuff. See right here, we got above the 200, got above the 200. That was the beginning of a huge move. When price action finally breaks above the 200, that's your move. So that could be your move. Again, most people don't have the BALZs. You got to be able to buy the bottom to make huge money. 50x, 100x. Most people will never 100x because they'll never buy the bottom. We can crush 500 likes before the end of the show. Let's crush 500 likes before the end of the show, everybody. 500 likes. I know we can do it. 500 likes before the end of the show. Well, I hopped in there. Subscribe for a minute just so I could tell them that the lifer is live. You're funny, man. We should do a crowdfund month. You guys are funny, man. The lions don't concern themselves with what the lambs are doing. Caldo Ronster, my man. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Yeah, I shouldn't even focus. You're right. I'll take my shirt off if we hit 500 likes. I will take my shirt off. No, I won't take my shirt off. My wife will get upset. I'll take my coat off. Never wore a black pocket square, but it matched this black flute, this little black thing. So I was like, okay, you know. But I never thought about wearing a black pocket square. Kind of funny. Let's take a look at Mara Waves, Near, ZCX, and Blumpkin. How to join the Lifer Trading Group. Email cryptolifers@gmail. Email cryptolifers@gmail right away. Pay with cryptocurrency. $270 for 3 months. Jump on in. Jump on in. Looking sharp. Shout out to Armando. My man Armando, thank you. Bees don't bother telling flies that the honey tastes better than... My man, you're hilarious, man. Channel that negative into positivity and continue to do good. I will. I'm dying. That's funny, man. That's funny, man. Quickest 2 hours ever. We're flying. I know, it's insane. 11:41. I did start late at 10:30, though, so it's only been an hour and 10. That's why it was the quickest 2 hours ever. Let's take a look at Mirror Protocol. Highly likely to get a bit of a move here. I like what Mirror's doing on Kucoin. And we like to trade Kucoin. It's the spot. It's the place. It's the awesomeness. It's got the low cap gems that you need. And look, it came right down to the 200-day moving average. It's touching it. It's hanging out with it. It's getting that love, that 200-day moving love. We had this little cup and handle there. Did not play out. So let's look at Mirror. Mirror's getting tighter and tighter and tighter. It's only a matter of time, right? However, it is high on that 4-hour and needs to come back to the downside. But it still has momentum. 1 hour's trying to flip for you right there. The whole market's looking real bullish. It smells of bullishness. The bears have been defeated. They liquidated every bear in the game, as many as they could. Crypto Savvy's still holding on. He's like, no, I got my stop at 54. He's like, no. But Mirror Protocol looks like it will pump to the upside. However, I almost want to open this up here like this. I got the hiccups. Dang. I almost want to open this up like this. And it might have some more downside. It might test 148 one last time. I'm not guaranteeing it, but based on what the 4 hours doing, there's a chance. there's a chance. So there's some more indecision on this coin than a lot of other coins. I'll have to give it to you. Look at the weekly, though. Weekly's spent, too. It already had a bit of a run up. Look at that. Interesting. And it didn't make a previous high. Huh. Maybe it got used and abused for TVL, and it's kind of like on the wayside. I don't know. Daily says it's going to pump. So your daily's looking absolutely beautiful. And it's slightly a cup and handle, too, on the daily. Because you got your cup here. Sammy cup and handy to the upside. To be honest, I've been in a short on sand mana. I'm really counting on the 4 hour on the daily to bring us down to $3. Oh, that's a bad move, man. Yikes. That's a bad move. I wouldn't short the market when Bitcoin's like breaking previous resistance. But again, do whatever makes you happy. I would never do that. But you know, I can't tell you what to do. You do whatever makes you happy, but I would never do that. Honestly, Lewis, man, I love you, my brother, but like even what you were going over on Bitcoin, like you were kind of saying, I believe Bitcoin's gonna. And I had to post, I said, don't use the words believe, think, feel. It's just like, you know. I love you, Lewis, man, but did you see any of us shorting anything the last few days? No. And we made a lot of gains, right? So, I mean, you do whatever makes you happy. I can't tell you what to do. But again, and maybe you're right. Maybe your short will play out. I can't, there's no guarantee. 24,473 subs. Can we get the subs up? 25,000. It's like pulling teeth. 25,000. We're on the way. We're very, very close. Have a few cups of water with your head tilted to the ground. Thank you. Thanks for the heads up learning experience. You never know, man, but you could be right, too. I'm not trying to tell you I know it all. I shorted Luna and regretted it for over a month. When I made that mistake, I walked right up to the Patreon and signed up. There you go, man. I'm going to go over Bitcoin every 5 seconds. You have to drink from the opposite side of the jar. You guys are going to make him hit the restroom. Chug, chug, chug. It's some sort of ritual. What a move today. I know, right? Shout out to my man Danny, as I got hiccups now. Of course I got hiccups. Great. His short may play out. I say I don't know anything but the fact of my own ignorance. I just look at the technical analysis. Hold your breath and swallow 3 times. You guys have all these old wives' tales. Let's take a look at our baby waves. We got waves, we got near, we got ZCX. Okay. I talked about waves bouncing to the upside here, and it did. We nailed waves for gains, and now it's making another flag. Highly likely to bounce up to the upside again. Waves. So waves, my trade of the day. It's the easy trade. I don't like to call it anything easy, but this is the most probable trade of the day. Like waves has just been, it just kind of does what it's supposed to do. So the initial is 25% from where we initially caught waves. But now I believe it could go up 18%. Watch waves about to move here, low stochastics. I'll be watching waves closely for a move to the upside. Waves loves to move. And it's at 32, holding resistance. Look at this. Holding beautiful resistance. Waves, baby, waves. And I happen to own a bit of waves. Just so everybody knows, I have a long-term bag of waves. I got in at $5. I'm sitting at 6x on my waves right now. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. What are hiccups really? We got to Google them and find out what they are to get rid of them. I trust you in crypto. Have the wifer bring you a spoonful of peanut butter. Chrissy Fouts. Babe, can you bring me she won't do it. She won't. Babe, can you bring me a spoonful of peanut butter? Wow, she will now. Because I said she wouldn't. That's how you get your wife to do something. You said she won't. Yeah, I'm telling you, everyone, all the husbands out there, Sam gargles like a pro. You're the best, Gina. Oh, man, you're too much. You're too much. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Waves looking extra spicy. Waves looking extra spicy here. Bang, 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 Waves. Just wanted to see his channel. She's going to slingshot it to you. All right. Shorting Luna is never going to work well besides the little scalps. It's constantly being burned by Terra. Therefore, deflationary. In theory, should keep going up. Exactly. I trust you. I know. Unpaid just told you to die. Breathe all the air out and hold your breath. I think they're gone now. I think I did. Take a deep breath and hold it for 15 seconds to get rid of my hiccups. Works every time for me. Quentin Davis. When this begins to spasm and twitch, it forces air out the lungs and thus causes hiccups. Caused by spasms in the diaphragm. The diaphragm is a sheet of muscle that sits below the lungs and which flexes in order to help us inhale and exhale. Right? Running while listening to my dude. Shout out to Crypto Muser. My man. We got to make you a trader, Muser. There's so many gains coming in the last few days, man. A baby could have made money. Peanut butter. Now I can't talk. Now I got peanut butter all my tongue. I can't talk. I got the peanut butter breath. I got peanut butter mouth. I got peanut butter mouth. I can't get behind it. I can't talk about anything. I just say what about the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. I talk about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. What if someone just came to my live stream for the first time, never seen me before, never talked to me, and I had a list and I talk like this? But I was really good as a TA, and I was like, you know, what if I talk like this, but my TA was really, really good? I was like, we're going up to the upside. Don't worry, everybody. We're going to make it. And it doesn't matter. Honestly, nobody would probably come to my live stream. They would be like, you know what? The guy does well, but I can't listen to him. Can't listen to him. Just can't listen to the guy. I tried listening to him. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it, you know. Near. Let's take a look at Near on Kucoin. Of course, right? I mean, what do you think? I'm going to look at it anywhere else? What am I, slow? Let's look at Near on Kucoin here. Looking nice on the 1 hour. Near's going to pump. It's getting very, very close to a nice pump. It's been consolidating for days. It's been consolidating for days. It is high on the 4 hour. It may come back down to the bottom of the channel here at 1060. One mas tiempo. You do see a look at shoulder, a head, and a shoulder, but it got negated as it pumped up back up to the upside. You know, Near, 36% gains for Near. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this to where we could get the sweet spot. So the sweet spot's right there. Near. It may come back down on the 4 hour. There's a chance. However, the 1 hour's looking spiffy. I like Near right now. I love what it's doing. Great team, great project, consolidating tight. Even this 1 hour, even this daily, it could flip like this. You could see a big move on the daily just from this little flip. I've seen it happen many a time. All right. Look what it did here. It did a flip there. Look, pump. It could be doing a flip here and pump. Also, look, a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder on the stochastics RSI. Also, we're forming an ascending triangle here on the RSI. Look at that. Look how bullish that is, and it's riding the average. Interesting. It's not the best chart. All right. It's not the best chart, but it's looking spicy. We've gone over it many times. You could watch Near for possible gains, but it's not the best chart, but it's looking spicy. All right. I think there's better out there for sure, in my humble opinion. Let's take a look at ZCX. Shout out to everyone here on the live. That's Unizen. Yeah, Zen. Unizen. Hot. It's got an exchange, decentralized exchange. This thing's hot. Could get big. This is like a Binance coin in a way because it's attached to a decentralized exchange. So this thing could do numbers. To me, it's retesting. Look at this. Let me show you what's going on here. It broke out and it's retesting this trend. That's a cup and handle too as well. Look for this thing to pump. It's been hot. It's been on a lot of people's radars. I've seen it in a lot of trading groups. I've just been seeing it around town. It's been making its moves around town. It would have pumped harder had Bitcoin not been, but it kind of came to the downside. This is a kind of a bear pennant falling wedge, but it can break out. Right now, that's a cup and handle, and you got a low 4-hour ready to pump. So all I do is trade what I'm supposed to trade. My emotions say iffy, it's on the low, I don't know. But the TA says it's a go-go. So I don't use my emotions. I can't tell anyone what to do or because I don't know what to do. All I do is what the technical analysis tells me to do and nothing else, right? Right now, we're coming down on the 1 hour. So I'd put an alert here. When that 1 hour hits, this thing looks spicy. This thing looks spicy, like it may bounce to the upside. I'd be watching this closely for a retest. Resistance, resistance, resistance. It's holding above 110. I mean, if it stays above 110, highly likely it climbs back to at least 130 and then climbs and tries to get to that 159 level. ZKX looking spicy. ZKX looking very, very spicy to the upside. For sure. For sure. ZKX looking spicy on Kucoin. All right. Measured move. I think this is a little bit of a twist up. It's more like that. Yeah. But 158, 159 is the measured move. We'll see what we can get out of that. Looks like 30 or something. Yeah, 39%, 40% gains. I like me 40% gains. I don't know about you, but I love me some 40% gains. Every time, baby. Every single time, you know? Hiccups will be gone before the peanut butter shows up. I think you were right. I don't know who won. I haven't had any hiccups. Cussing about just now. My snowmobile is not functioning properly, but you lighten my load now and things ain't as it seems. You know what, man? My motorcycle didn't start the other day. It's probably a spark plug. Take a deep breath. It could be something simple as the ignition. Just take a deep breath. I know it sucks. You want to go out, you're about to fly on that thing, you're all excited, then you go to start it, it doesn't work. But you know what? God has a plan for you. Right now, he doesn't want you on that snowblower. You're always where you're supposed to be. Just remember that. And you're always going to end up where you need to be. Have no fear. Everything will work out. Everything will work out. We're going to keep it moving. And why does the viewership fall off? We get into more coins now. This is when the viewership should keep pushing. This is when the viewership should keep going. It shouldn't stop right now. It should continue. We're getting into more coins, more wins, more gains. We're going to find out what's happening deep into this time, you know? That's funny. He wasn't even streaming right now. You guys were lying to me. It's so funny. You guys were lying. That's so funny. Someone got me crazed for no reason. See, you guys taught me a lesson. You guys taught me a lesson. You guys taught me a lesson. Can you take a look at it, MTV? Thanks, Lifer. You're the best. Thanks for tapping that like, lovies. V Disney is my favorite place in the world besides the Patreon. I know. You love it. You love it. V Disney. You're so silly, man. I swear, bro. People are going to lunch right now, and I would expect people would. Yeah, but like, when I'm trying to make money, I don't go to lunch. Can you give me an opinion on Sol, which is better setup, ADA or Sol? More inclined to Sol at the moment. I mean, right off the bat, I'm not ever going to tell you the answer to that question, because to me, that's like a fish. I can only show you technical analysis and teach you TA. That's all I'm doing. I don't tell you what to do with a coin. I'm not subbed anymore, so I wouldn't know. No, he wasn't live. He wasn't. He really wasn't. Why? Why are you hating on the kid, man? Whatever. You have a right to do whatever makes you happy. I love you in whatever decision you make, you know. And I stand behind you. And you know that. You've been with me since day one. Looks like I'm taking the beginner's course this weekend. I absolutely can't wait. That's awesome. Yeah, the beginner's course is this Saturday, the 1st of the month, April 1st. No, actually, there's no... This weekend? No, not this weekend. Next weekend. There's no beginner's course this weekend. It's next weekend. Ace nailed it, I think. Good thinking. Just lunchtime. Can you look at TLM? Your analysis is great, and the energy too. Send in a super chat, my friend. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, because everyone else sent in a super chat. So why do I do yours without one? So I think it's a disservice to the other people that sent one in. You get what I'm saying? Trying to be fair all the time, right? I like ZKX. ZKX is getting ready for a move. Watch the 1 hour for an alert system there. If it stays above 110, highly likely to push to the upside. 4 hour on ZKX is looking very nice. Cup and handle, holding strength at 110. If it stays above 110 as the 1 hour resets, this thing could get a bit of a move here. It broke out, coming back to retest the previous upper trend line and that support zone. So ZKX on my radar looks like it could pump a nice 40%. Just something to look at. Rechart it yourself. Find out if it fits into your trading style, your risk management system. If it does, maybe it's up to you. You never know. I never tell you what to buy or sell. I just show you the technical analysis. I'm just teaching. This is a cup and handle and a measured move. Just showing you how to set up a cup and handle and a measured move on ZKX. It's up to you whether you actually want to take the trade or not. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. Thank you very much, man. Oh, that's probably, yeah, it's been doing that lately. Okay. Can you take a look at MTV? Thanks, Lifer. No super chats are coming in. Everyone wants to look at a coin, but no super chats are coming in. 12 o'clock. 123 Sam is the best. Shout out to my name. Shout out to Mohammed Azhar. Shout out to Mohammed, man. You're the man, dude. Salam alaikum. Last Saturday of March would be this Saturday. Yeah, but it's the first Saturday of the month. It's the first Saturday of the month, which is April 1st. Yeah. Never forget your most valuable asset is your time, baby, is your time. Your most valuable asset is your time. I tell everyone I know about Sam and the Patreon. Thank you. Nobody does it better than Crypto Lifer and the Lifer fam. Will you do private TA once you have Discord set up? What does that mean? I always do. You can join Patreon using crypto. Email cryptolifers@gmail. Also, 333 special for 3 months. We stopped the special. We stopped the special, but I guess now that you said it, one last day of the special. For $333 in cryptocurrency, you can get in for 3 months and join the beginner's course today. For $333 in cryptocurrency, join for 3 months and get access to the beginner's course, all for $333. That's the special right now. Today will be the last day we run it. Today will be the last day that we run it. Thank you so much for your help, Love Learning. I appreciate you. Don't feel bad about that. You did great. You're doing wonderful. You're helping me in so many ways. You're like unbelievable. ZKX holding the secret level on the 4 hour. Interesting. Our account was not deactivated. The account wasn't deactivated. It was banned. Those are two different things. Interesting. I was just looking at someone's posting something about ZKX. Yeah, it was a privacy coin, but, you know. Look at this, though. World's biggest hedge fund. This is insane news, everybody. World's biggest hedge fund to add crypto after founder calls Bitcoin one hell of an invention. I'm telling you right now, Bridgewater Assets Radio has described Bitcoin as an amazing accomplishment, and his hedge fund thinks adopting among institutional investors will rise in the coming years. It will. It took them that long to figure it out? Ray, dude, I could have told you this 3 years ago, Ray. I'm telling you right now, I know I'm going to become a billionaire because I knew things before the billionaires knew it. I truly believe, and I'm not, I don't know, I shouldn't say this stuff out loud, but I truly believe I will become a billionaire in this world at one point in life because 100 million by 2030, and then I'll have to 10x. All I had to do is 10x. I think I can make 200 mil by 2030, and then all I have to do is 10x that to 2 bill. I think 2 billion is not that hard for me. NFT to allow teams to seek limited blockchain sponsorships. That's interesting. Interesting. ZKX is looking very nice. Cup and handle. Awesome. That didn't get distorted. All right. Can you give an opinion on Sol, which has a better setup? I would love to, but no super chats. I was not in on Bitcoin early enough. No, you have assets not valued in fiat. Yeah, but yeah, you're right. I see what you're saying. Crypto Wifer created the last Saturday of every month, 9 a.m., and it shows on the calendar, March 29th. Okay, is it the last Saturday or the first Saturday? All right, I don't know. I'm sorry. So I'm telling people wrong stuff. All right, it is this Saturday. I'm so sorry. And you did tell me earlier today or yesterday that I have a class. So... Christopher Lifer does a private screen share every single Christopher Lifer does a private screen share every single Wednesday evening only for his Patreon members. Yeah, we sit together from 6 to 8:30, and it's a tutoring session. We go over the coins. I share my token metrics account, which costs $84 a month. So much there inside of that. You know, you get so much. You get so much. CMB 15 and 1 hour div, low on the 4, 1 and the 15. Yep, Chum Valley, right? Chumby Valley, CHMB. Let's take a look at Chumby Valley. I know every coin off the top of my head. It's insane. Chumby Valley finally bottomed too, though. I mean, I don't know, though. I don't like to catch a falling knife. I mean, you'd be catching the bottom at this point. You'd be catching the absolute bottom. I don't know. I don't like to catch the bottom, personally. It's not my thing. High risk, high reward here. High risk if you jump into this. Like, extremely high risk. Like, this project could have gone to zero and never come back. You know, there's a chance. I'm open-minded to believe that it's done. But you never know. If it does pump, it pumps up to the upside here. Yikes, though. It is low on the 4 hour. High on the daily, though. Like, it's high on the daily and it didn't break a previous high. Like, that's not a good look. Not at all. It could pump, but I'd be careful. I'd be very careful. I'd run away from this thing as fast as I could. I won't be able to take the beginner's class this time, but hopefully in the near future. Shout out to Shannon McDowell. Okay. The 3-day curling up. Yeah, it is. I see what you're saying. 3 days is looking good. I don't know, though. That's like, I don't buy bottoms. That's just not part of my trading style. I wait for this to get above and back up here to like, and if I really love the project, I'll buy the bottom. Like, I'll buy the bottom of Wild and I'll buy the bottom of Naka. But I believe in the projects. You know what I'm saying? They're projects that I truly believe in. So because of that, I would buy them. But I have to know the project, and so I have to have good FA. My FA has to be so solid that I'm willing to buy in at the bottom. Okay? Let's take a look at Spell Token. We talked about it forming a bit of a flag here and getting ready for another move. Seems like it is getting ready. Let's readjust my flag. It's forming really nice. Touch the bottom trend line 3 times here for Spell. Bang. There you go. Spell is about to break out. I like what I'm seeing for Spell. It's a good project. It's got a good ecosystem. More people are going to get into it based on that idea. That alone will get the speculation up. I would watch Spell closely here on the 1 hour time frame. No other chart. Just stick to the 1 hour and play the 1 hour. Again, that's what I'm looking at. You do whatever makes you happy. Ape banging on them. And I talked about Ape going up. I never sold Ape. I believe Ape's going to be a good long-term play. I really do. And I'll show you the Ape chart in a split second as well. I outwork any trading guru out there, anyone that runs a trading group. Say you work as hard as me. Let me know. Show me what you do every day. I'll show you what I do every day. Let's compare. You know, I'm just saying it's a competition. People want to spend their money. This is the best place to get educated in technical analysis. You won't find a better group in trading. I'm telling you right now. You won't find a better group full of love, positivity, and light to help you get where you needed to go every single day of the week. Every single day of the week. There's so many positive and amazing people in my trading group that keep me going every single day. Short sellers on Ape about to get rocked. They really are, though. I wouldn't be short selling Ape. And here it is. I mean, look at this. This coin looks like it's going to fly. Look, it broke out. It's got the cup and handle kind of thing going on. And then look, it made a flag. Whenever you see a flag outside of a wedge, look for damage to be done. Ape about to do some serious damage. Back up to 1350. Bang, bang, bang. And you know I'm still in Ape. I got my Apes, baby. And I'm holding Ape. Now the measured move of this is the length of this pole all the way. That's going to be your measured move. I used to not take the wicks. I take the wicks now. And it's right back to the previous high, which is crazy. Right to $20. I'm calling a $20 Ape. I've been saying it. I've been saying it even when we started the move here. Been calling a $20 Ape from the beginning. 20 beans for Ape. And I'm in it till we hit 20 beans, then I'm out. That's my move. That's my move. $21.15 is the measured move for Ape. I like what I'm seeing for Ape. Ape breaking out right now, getting a bit of a move. It's about to start liquidating short sellers too. So watch out, man. Short sellers about to get, that's going to push the price up fast. Faster than you'd ever believed. 8 USDT here on Kucoin. Kucoin, I have a link to Kucoin in the description below. Check it out. Follow me. on Twitter. Check everything. I'm out there. One Earth trying to make a run for it as well. One Earth trying to do damage. Let's take a look at our baby One Earth. Funny, when you find One Earth, you have to actually type in like a letter, type that back, or delete that, then type in One Earth. Because when you type in a letter, they don't think it could be a coin. So funny, right? Look, we talked about One Earth right here in the cup and handle. Banged on them to the upside. 36% gains. Look at the beautiful cup and handle. This is why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy. But again, over and over again, how many times have you seen my cup and handles bang on them? Bang on them. Look, previous resistance, new support, 44% gains for One Earth. Bang, bang, bang. Do you see how we do it here? Do you see how many gains that we present every single day? It does not stop. Okay? It does not stop. Constant movement here. One Earth to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. You got to look at a smaller time frame for this thing, and it's starting to run away yet again. Look, it formed another cup and handle. I've researched this stuff. I've back-tested these theories. A lot of people haven't. I think I'm maybe one of the only people that really played with the cup and handle to like in such a way. But I call these emerging cups and handles because the right side of the cup goes higher than this. It kind of emerges up. That's a cup and handle too. Your measured move is here. Look at this is how you get these explosive moves. Look, they come out the cup and handle. Look at that. This thing says it's going to go right up here to 22 cents. One Earth or 0.2 and 0.2 of a cent. Bang, bang, bang. I mean, look at that. From 1 cent to 1 6/10 of a cent, banging on them to the upside. One Earth. Wow. 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 Insanity. We did it today. We went over the Dow Jones. We went over tons of coins. Super chats were full and plenty. Appreciate each and every one of you for throwing down a super chat for the kid. Thank you so much. LRC. Learn to live off the earth. Same. Looks like Chem's Doge. Sammy Cup and Hattie. I'm fluent in typo, right? Yeah, but you love what you do, man. There's a huge difference. I'm so jealous. But, man, you're an inspiration, bro. I know things are coming because of you, bro. Oh my God, your voice makes me to work more during work. Makes me to work more during work. Oh my God, your voice. Wow. Light in the absence of eyes illuminates nothing. I love that. I love that. I love that. If you said this already, my apologies. If I take advantage of the special, can I take one beginner's class on a later Saturday? Kids baseball and soccer. Yes, you can. Of course you can, Trent. Why would I hold you down? Why would I do anything that doesn't help you get somewhere? Especially if you have kids and you're coaching soccer. Of course. Definitely. Yo, block was looking so good. Wow. Sam, don't mess up the dates ever again. Strike one, I know. Hold your breath for 10 minutes and you'll never have a hiccup again. Let's take a look at Phantom before I get out of here. Phantom, and then I'm out of here for the day. Phantom. Wow, Phantom doing damage back to 130. What FUD they had, huh? What FUD they made. Interesting. And now Phantom's about to do damage. Let's take a look at it on the 4 hour. It's a little high and didn't break resistance. Not too shabby, though. We talked about Phantom breaking out of this. We talked about it. And getting up here to the top of the channel at 143. So far, it's at resistance right now. Right? I'm going to delete all my old work and reset because it's just easier to do that. Right? Go to the 5-day chart for Phantom. It's ready to rock. 5-day, baby. 5-day. I like the 5-day. It's been my new thing. 5 days says this Phantom's going to fly. Last time the 5-day was this low, Phantom did exactly that. I know you don't believe me, but this is somewhat of a cup and handle. It's an elongated handle. You see? It's a cup with an elongated handle. All right? Insanity, right? 350 for Phantom. Right back to doing business. We're all ready to go. You know, it's funny. I like to just look at this 3-day, this 5-day forever and never look at another chart. And it's kind of a double bottom here. You see where we bottomed and we bottomed. It's like bottom, bottom. It's a weird double bottom. You usually see a double, bang, JSMY getting ready for a big move. Look at it. It's about to curve up. This thing's about to move. People like this. They keep pushing it. I don't see why this won't go up 4% today. I'm about to sell my JSMY for 8. This meeting at work is boring, so I'm back. Shout out to Jimmy Phillips. What a whack meeting at work, man. I used to go to those meetings all the time. I couldn't stand them. Imagine having me sit in a work meeting, a guy like me. My God. Did we ever see the special chart from a few days ago? We did. I'll show it again, though. I'll show it again. We'll show it again here. We'll take a look. We're going to spend our last 5 minutes doing an amazing teaching session here on Brave New Liquid Coin. Thank you for saying that, Kevin. I appreciate you for doing that because I wouldn't have remembered, right? But look, this is the Pi cycle chart for Bitcoin. This shows Bitcoin in its entirety ever since it was a penny and it started to make moves. And it also has what's called the stock to flow model on it. The stock to flow says how much money is in Bitcoin per how many wallets are out there, right? So it's like the stock to the flow, like how much Bitcoin's getting minted and printed and mined versus how many people are buying it, right? The stock to the flow, how many people want it. Now, the stock to flow said we would get here. Look at the stock to flow. It's quite interesting. This white line, this squiggly white line here. If I take it away, it's just price action, all right? But here, if we put the stock to flow on, and this is the rainbow, okay? This is the logarithmic rainbow that everybody knows and loves. So, not everybody, but you accumulate Bitcoin in the green and you sell it off in the red. I don't sell Bitcoin ever, but if you were swing trading it, again, accumulating in the green was a good idea. Look at this. We're consolidating in this beautiful pennant. This pennant has a measured move up here to $420,000 on February of 2023. We could be at $400,000 by February of 2023. I just want everyone to realize that. And why is that? How is that even possible? Well, remember, Bitcoin was sitting here at $10,000 in October of 2020. Let's even go back a little bit to July of 2020 when it was sitting at 8,700. Okay? It would 8x. Right? When it would hit that all-time high there in February, right? And then it would hit the highest in May. So let's look. I mean, let's see. Even like, I'm trying to see 9,300 Bitcoin in September. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 9 months. And Bitcoin did an 8x. If Bitcoin 8x's from here, you're looking at a $320,000 Bitcoin, okay? What's 9 months from today? April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So I'm just pointing it out. I'm just giving you practical ideas here. It won't be the first time that Bitcoin does an 8x. And what we're looking at is, see how this was the correction, the false top? We're comparing this exactly to this. So we had our top, then we conformed, and we formed a pennant. Look at this. Okay? This is gold what I'm going over right here. So we form this pennant. Bitcoin gets all the way up here. I should make this hold on. This is like something we should use. Welcome. I'm the Crypto Lifer. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Hope you're having a good morning, day, afternoon, night, no matter where you are in the world. If you like my content and the vibe that I provide, please subscribe, hit the bell for notification, and don't forget to hit that like button. And please leave a comment. I absolutely love reading the comments. Today, I want to show you something that you won't see online a lot. I got the Brave New Coin Liquid Index, which is all the information for Bitcoin since basically it started. And I have it slapped on a Pi cycle chart. An older, a smart old man showed me how to do this in Portugal. We sat for hours on a Saturday, and he taught me the Pi cycle chart. He taught me the Pi cycle indicator as well. This is an amazing, and then also the rainbow here, the logarithmic rainbow. Make sure you're on logarithmic if you do try to do this. Now, I want to show you a little bit about Bitcoin and why I believe Bitcoin could be going somewhere into the $400,000 level within a year to a year and a half. Now, the last time we had a run up, the Pi cycle top always gives you a top here, top. Now, it's a top when these two lines cross. Now, these two lines crossed and we got our top. However, we got a false top in 2013 right here. Bitcoin would consolidate and then have another huge leg to the upside. This bull run would be one leg, little consolidation, two leg, okay? Instead of a big run up like we had here and here, all right? We're also going to give you the stock to flow. So stay to the end of this video. I'm going to teach you what the stock to flow is too. We haven't put that indicator on. I would stay tuned to the end of this video so you can find out what the stock to flow is and also what that indicator means and what it can show. There's a lot coming your way right now, so check it out. So look, we took the length of the pole, right? And you can say where Bitcoin's probably going to go a little bit. And there you have it. I mean, you know, and that suggested when we were sitting at $119 that Bitcoin would go all the way to $1,400 and do a 10x. I mean, and it did it from October 28th in 2013 to December. It did it in like October, November, December. It did a 10x in 3 months, okay? I just want to show you the second leg of the run is usually very, very volatile, and it's when it gets really crazy because everyone who didn't get in at the beginning is kicking themselves. And then when Bitcoin starts to pump, they jump in, and they're just like, oh, my gosh, I should have been in it. Why wasn't I in it? What am I thinking? Oh, my gosh. And then the FOMO gets insane. I've lived through it. I've seen it before. It could happen again, okay? So look, let's look back here too. Bitcoin's sitting at about, 9,600, 8,700 sitting in June of 2020, right? A little curve. If we go up a little more to July, it's like 9,000, 10,000 sitting, Now it would 6x, right? From basically July, July at 8,000, let's just say. So you have in the end of July. So you have August, September, October, November, December, January, February, right? Where are we in February? We're sitting here in February 15, sitting at about 68,000, 64,000, 60,000. Bitcoin would go from 8,800 to 60,000, damn near a 7x, right? And it would do it in like under a year, 7 months. So can Bitcoin go from 42,000 and 10x to 400 grand, or even 8x to 320, or even just 7x to 280,000 somewhere by, who knows, September of 2022? November, December, it is very possible. We've seen this happen many times before. So don't get it twisted. We're not moon boys. We're scientifically breaking this down. And there's a high mathematical probability that Bitcoin is well over 100 grand before the end of 2022. And then into 2023, it can continue to go to the upside to places you never even thought possible. Now, you waited for the end of the video. I appreciate that. I'm going to show you the stock to flow model here. What the stock to flow does is it tries to give you where a top for Bitcoin will go. It doesn't usually get the top too well. We usually overshoot it, but it gets the bottoms really well. So right here, look, it says that we're going to top out at $352. Bitcoin would top out on that cycle at $1,387. Not even, banged on them. But look, it would catch the bottom here. So the bottom would be $400, and we would eventually bottom, and kind of consolidate around this similar area. Here again, it said we were going to get to a top here of $12,000, $200. We would top out at what? 19,900, right? That area again. Remember, 20K. Again, we would overshoot that, right? Here it says the top now. Look, it's got two tops. Look where the top is now, 236,000. We always overshoot it. Look where I'm saying we're going to go, 400 grand. I mean, you would see something big happen not too long from now. So I just want to put you out there. A lot of people aren't looking at the facts. They're looking at what they're hearing. They're looking at all this nonsense in the news. There's a chance. I mean, look at this. I mean, the stock to flow has never been wrong yet. We overshoot it every time since the beginning of time here since the beginnings of Bitcoin time. So I'm not trying to guarantee anything. I'm just trying to show you some stuff that may change what you think and may change your perspective. Bitcoin, somewhere in the $200,000 to $400,000 level by February of 2023. This is a possibility. I'm not saying that's a guarantee, but it is a possibility. If you don't realize that this is a possibility, it will affect how you trade. So I just want to put this out there. I want to give you guys the information that you don't see online, and I want to kind of give you a new perspective so you can get your head straight. If you like what you just saw here, know that I do a show every single day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. I also tutor. I do group sessions Tuesdays from 3 to 5. I'm going to open up more. We're going to do a bunch of different classes. I also do a tutoring session the first Saturday of every month, and I do a MetaMask course the last Saturday of every month. If you would also like to join my trading group, I teach in my trading group every single day, and I go live every single day. If you like this information and you see, this guy seems to have a handle on it, jump into my trading group. I'll teach you way more than this. I will blow your mind. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. All right, everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm out for the day. The advertisers that run on your videos are saying, please block them. Lifer does a live weekly screen share for his Patreon fam. It's amazing. Lifer, yeah, this guy, see this guy saying the ads that run on your video, YouTubers? If you use the Brave browser, then you wouldn't have seen any ads. So you're not doing the Lifer way. The Lifer way is to use the Brave browser. Look at the Brave browser. Let me click on a YouTube ad without it, right? Watch. I'll click the shield off, okay? It's going to change my YouTube experience immediately. Immediately. Look, there's an ad right here now. That ad wasn't there before, was it? Now there's an ad there. Let me watch this guy's channel and click on it, right? Am I going to get an ad at the beginning? I am. See? But if I go to Brave and I click this shield off, I'll never watch those ads again. I watch exactly the video I want immediately. So I believe what you're saying about the ads. Click the Brave browser and you'll never see the ads again. So if you're not using Brave, you're doing yourself a disservice and you're having a hard time online. I don't want you to have a hard time online, okay? I want you to have fun online. I want you to experience a good time when you're trading. Use the Brave browser. That's going to help you so much, okay? All right, everyone, I'm out for the day. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. I love you all, and I'll see you on the next live stream tomorrow at 10 a.m. ready to rock. I love you. Be safe. Just treat people the way you want to be treated. There's nothing else you could do in this life. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Be good to yourself. Be good to people. Have a wonderful day. Be safe.